I want to pull some cards. This is the most disgusting thing yet. Florida's DeSatan's war against trans people and children, and wanting to take trans children away from parents, etc. I mean, this is just horrifying, these new bills that he's put in and laws that he's trying to get through, etc. So let's see what's going to be the outcome of this. What's going to be the outcome with all this trans stuff that he is just so... It's about what he's offering up. Okay. What he's trying to push. Going into it's about judgment. What's going on now? He's trying to get people to support this, working with others, dark money, etc., to push this. The challenge is a victory or overturning that. That's the challenge, okay? The challenge is about overturning this, okay? This loss of a victory. And the clarification are choices, path choices. Underneath of it all, what we have above it is what is being held to. And underneath of it, the foundation is all this stuff he's got up in the air. Emotional drama that he's putting, illusion, delusion that he continues to deal with. So what we have underneath of it all is he wants supporters putting out this new energy of this stuff that has to do with past, it has to do with children. And of course, he hopes this is going to help him in a bid to the White House. Okay. But we have here a lot of mental turmoil, unhappiness when it comes to seeds that are being planted. It's going to be an unhappy harvest, and he's trying to keep the lid on this Pandora's box. So let's see. Okay, there are no major arcana in this. This is just coming out of his mental spin and his drama. So let's look and see what else we have with this. When it comes to judgment and it comes to dark money and getting more support with this, we have the independence of this. So I don't think it's going to be as popular for him as he thinks it is. I think that this is going to bring people that are wanting to stand up now. Yeah, when it comes to White House, when it comes to gaining support, I think he's going to lose support overall, because if he got the nomination for running for president, more people would stand up against this than would be supportive of it. When it comes to overturning his victory and his choices, we have underneath of it, this is his ego playing out. The big rooster, the big cock-a-doodle-doo, okay? And above it, this is his deception and his drama that he is trying to put forward. Like I said, he's just trying to be more Trumpian than Trump. So we're going to look at this. What is ruling this or pushing it is judgment and the choices being made. Okay. So we have looking for money, again, and looking at what people are holding to when it comes to these ideations. We have what he's putting out there and his fantasy and his illusions and drama of all this stuff emotionally that he is tied to that's up in the air, and his victory, which is not assured because this is being overturned. And we have it overturned by what? Because of his, people standing up to his ego. Okay. And when it comes to the White House, this is his deceptive means to try to get elected. He's just going to try to be more Trumpian than Trump. And so the only people that he would get are really uber right-wing people, and that's it. Other people are going to stand up against him. Independents are going to stand up. I think the only people that he would get on his side are MAGA people. So I want to pull a card from here and see what we have. Opportunity. Okay. He is taking an opportunity. But let's see what we have with that. This is a gamble. We got the cards, the gamble cards behind it. Transition. He's balancing on a bottle, balancing obstruction. It's about obstruction and the message going forward. Yeah. So, that's not looking good when your message is about obstruction. Patience. So what about patience? What do we need to know? We need to hang in. Patience. The community. And a divergent path. Okay? So we need to stand up as a community when it comes to this divergent path. This is, again, the parting of the ways. And we have to be patient. There is light, okay? So again, this is showing that dividing time. The MAGA and this uber right and this exchanging light for darkness and calling the darkness light and light darkness. We can see this 100% taking place. And so we need to, again, be patient, but do what we need to do. We need to have what? Discernment. Now look at what's above that. The masks that they're wearing. And this devilish, this darkness that this guy is trying to promote. Discernment. Look at what's coming in, what's new, how he's coming against children now, and how this is trying to be anchored in. Now that is just, it gives me the creeps. Okay. These people are masquerading for darkness. Okay. Masquerading for darkness. That is really creepy. When I see this together, it really just gives me the creepiest feeling. Wow. So we need to become more spacious. We need to have more opening. And again, don't get caught in this drama that they're trying to do. We need to look for more openness. Anchoring in more openness. That's the key. Okay? They're trying to close off everything. he's trying to again, just make things more difficult. And rather than doing that, we need to have more openness, more spaciousness. Whereas they're wearing this mask and covering for darkness to impede everything. And rather than doing impeding, the key is opening up, okay? Opening up and having more understanding and wisdom, okay? It's about spreading your wings and flying and giving people more rights, more freedoms, rather than what he's trying to do is take away rights and freedoms. I just see their whole party is about restriction. Restricting abortions, restricting trans, restricting what's being taught in schools, restricting everything is about, again, pushing people down, and wanting to go back to slavery times, wanting to go back to women barefoot and pregnant with no rights, people of color to have no rights, people that are different in any way, shape, or form having no rights. I mean, this is akin to Nazi Germany, where that mentality, where what? He wanted to get rid of what? He wanted to get rid of Jews, he wanted to get rid of gypsies, he wanted to get rid of gays, he wanted to get rid of, so many of these things. It's that same type of a mentality and spin, okay? So we have to be really diligent and come out against those and continue to speak about openness and wanting this country to be what it was founded on. Honesty, integrity, and be able to have life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And these Repugliuglies want to just suppress any freedoms, okay? They want to turn this into a quote-unquote Christian type of, and it's not true Christian. Now, if it was true Christianity, it would be open, it would be of love, it would be of empathy, it would be of compassion. But it's not. It's this antichrist, what's against Christ, but being taught as if it is from Christ. It's this antichrist mentality of, just this Old Testament stoning and drama that's going on, okay? So again, we need to stand up for the light, stand up for truth, stand up for integrity, and make things more spacious rather than these restrictions. And, we have ones like Marjorie Trader Greene that was making this fantasy about, I was so afraid of this black man that was over there and he was doing nothing. He was saying, make it a Republican Party, make it right. And she's sitting there screaming, okay, and saying, I felt so threatened by him. Just, again, nonsense. So we have our eyes open now. We can see what they're doing, and this is why I left Florida, because I could feel this stuff rising, and it's just like, no, I cannot be here in the midst of this. And so I moved to where I'm at now. And DeSatan is getting worse day by day. He's getting more egotistical day by day. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and I'll see you online.